Alright, what is good, guys? Welcome to a brand new trade breakdown. In this trade breakdown, I'm gonna break down the trade I took on my Funded Trader Markets live account, which made me $1,500. This trade was actually quite a low risk trade because I was just driving and I misput the lot sizes. So quite unfortunate because I could have made way more, but yeah, I made $1,700 on the trade. So I was risking about $400 to $250. But let me break it down. So as we can see here, we have this 15-minute demand zone left behind that broke structure and made all that move to the upside after having a huge retracement on like the daily. We kept pushing up, and obviously still now I'm expecting to go to all-time high, but we're doing some nice movement to the upside. Now once that break of structure happened, obviously there are specific demand zones here that are possible to look for longs, but obviously these already played out. And what happened was market dumped on Friday-ish, like it was dropping a lot on Thursday, I mean, it dropped a lot and it came back to this demand, right? So first of all, what we had here is all of this liquidity, right? So you have stop losses here, you have stop losses here, and you have stop losses here, and eventually some stop loss here as well. So what we first had is we had that fake move into the zone, right? I didn't exactly take this zone. Like, sure, it was a bounce and it gave a trade idea, but I did not take the trade because for that day I was not trading. But essentially, what happened afterwards is this is a nice bounce, by the way. Like, from this bounce, you can take a trade, but I just did not take a trade because I wasn't trading. But from this bounce, you could have taken a trade. It would have been a very nice trade. But this showed me, like, look, gold can actually go up from here, right? And I was actually looking to get the buys from here. The price never gave me confirmation, and then all we did was we just swooped down to that demand. We took this as extra liquidity, so now we have taken so much liquidity from the market that if we're gonna go up, we're gonna go up quick, right? Because there's a lot of fuel in the market right now that we can use to go to the upside. Now, if you go down to the 5-minute now, we're gonna look at the internal structure, right? We can see we have a break of structure right here, right? We have a nice break of structure right here. We have a retest to the demand, nice retest. From that retest, we have another internal break of structure. So this shows us, okay, it looks like we have bullish continuation. So most likely what we're gonna do is continue to the upside. All we have to do is find a good entry point. Once we find a good entry point, from there on, all we have to do is just ride the trade out to the specific area we marked out here. We have a 50-minute supply zone marked out here. I was anticipating price to come to this demand. But there's one thing to say. Whenever I take profit where I think price will retrace. This does not mean I will short from here, right? There's a lot of misconceptions in people's mind that look, the idea is, what would you do here? Would you short from here? If yes, then you can take profit from here. But you don't have to short from here. Because if you already haven't taken a 5-hour trade, then why would you trade again, right? So I just take profit where I think price will retrace. If it doesn't, I still made my money. I still made 5-hour. Sure, the trade went on to hit 9-hour, but who cares? Like, I made profit, right? And why would I'd rather make 5K than make 10K and then lose 5K again, right? Because then psychological wise, you lost 5K, right? Because you thought you were up 10K. But at the end of the day, you're still up 5K, so it's break even. Like, both sides are up 5K, but just because you have that psychological thing, you would prefer the first one. Okay, now we go to the 5-minute, right? We're gonna go to the 5-minute, and what we can see is literally price is very nicely showing us bullish continuation. First of all, we had this break of structure here. Price came in and gave that pullback, went up, came back down, swept that liquidity. This is where market was chopping because it was about to close. So here, obviously, we're not gonna take any trades because the market is about to close. And then we saw a bullish continuation to the upside. We're long here, right? So price came back to the demand. I did long here and I had a loss here, which I did break down in my mentorship. So from here, I took one loss, and this was -1 hour, by the way. So after that, I was like, okay, well, what can happen is we're just gonna mitigate all this risk, take all these lows out because it is quite like 1 stop loss, 2 stop loss, 3, 4, 5 stops, which obviously since the market opened and we had that big push, there will be a lot of stop loss scattered. What's gonna happen is for price to sweep these lows, and then from there on, it should rapidly go up, right? And this is what exactly did. It wicked down, then it went up 200 pips instantly within like 15 minutes. Then it consolidated for a little bit. Again, formed liquidity, gave us fake bounces, and then pulled back into the demand. Once it pulled back into the demand, it did sweep that low right here, and then it broke that high that obviously sweeps the low, which is our entry model. And then from there on, beautiful execution from me. I just entered the trade. It was about 5 a.m. or 7 a.m. Dubai time. I was awake, and I took this trade and I rolled it out until 33. And the beautiful thing is, the trade took about 4 hours. So I want to I want to do some work, and then when I, like, obviously I was watching the chart, obviously, but like I was doing work, and I was just floating profit constantly. Barely any drawdown, like a little bit drawdown, but barely any drawdown on this trade, and it just absolutely went crazy. This was a very nice trade, and I also took this trade on my Gold Founder Trader live account, by the way, because I did this breakdown on IG as well. So I made 2.5K on that trade. So most likely I will be getting a payout from Gold Founder Trader on Monday or Tuesday, because it's payout on demand after the 3 minimum profitable trading days. And the one with Founder Trader Markets I've already received. So let me show you guys. If you go to Flex's payout, you can see we did get paid out in 7 minutes. We also got a payout from client funding, which was on a crypto long that I put in my vlog. So make sure to watch my vlog, because my vlog is out. And obviously we had another payout, and we just requested another payout with Titan, and we will be requesting 2 more payouts this week, and we're funded 900K. So yeah, it's looking good. Nice trades. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys want to see more of this. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys want more of this, or what else you guys want me to post. And yeah, thanks for watching.